kick it away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now left side on the swing pass. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more there and another first down. Here's Walker. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back.
And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Goff. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trick. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are once again back in front. Geno's going to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Tim Patrick, 61 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing 1 play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Oh, look at the juke. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Now 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Geno. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Caught by St. Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Off play action. Here's Goff. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their deep.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now Goff. Flushed out right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action. It's Goff. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A gain of 39 that time.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. On play action, they'll throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. 79 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 111 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Geno now to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Running right, here's Walker. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. In motion left comes Williams.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Goff now looks to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off of play action, here's Smith. Steps away. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Smith-Njigba with a grab.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. In motion right, that's Metcalf. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
DK Metcalf
from 3 yards out.
And the Seahawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 29.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Goff.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Goff. And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Now it's gone.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Just obviously a gigantic play by the defense here. You see where we're at in the fourth quarter, Charles. 4th and long, they felt like they had to make a big play through the air, but it's the defense, not that offense, that comes up with the huge play.
And I love the countenance of the defenders. So calm, so ready, no nerves and evidence at all. And they came through with a big play that has them on the verge of a victory.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
In search of redemption from the pick six. Goff. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.